This is the story of a kindly god named Prometheus, who gave up everything to help humankind, and of a beautiful mortal named Pandora, who gave in to temptation, which unleashed a terrible evil upon the land. Would humankind have the will to endure the hardship and misery of this cruel punishment? Or would they lose all hope and perish from the earth forever? According to the myth, long ago when the earth was new, the great Zeus, king of the gods, ruled the heavens from high atop Mount Olympus. And as he watched over this planet, he was filled with concern. All was not right in his eyes. He called upon two lesser gods, Epimetheus and his brother, Prometheus, to resolve the problem.
You called on us, Zeus?
Yes, it's about Earth. I've been following its progress. Day after day, it's the same old thing. The sun comes up, it goes down. Tide comes in, it goes out.
It's a young planet. It's still primitive.
It's dull! Now go down there and create something befitting of a god's imagination.
While Epimetheus filled the earth with his wonderful creations, Prometheus was still contemplating what his contribution would be.
Hey, Prometheus. What kind of creature did you make?
I didn't make them. I found them. Look, they're hunting.
Those hairless two-legged things? They don't stand a chance against my bison.
We'll see. What did I tell you? These humans are truly special beings. I want to give them a gift. Something to help them survive. Something befitting of the gods.
Careful, brother. You know Zeus doesn't take kindly to competition. I think all they really need is something to keep them warm.
Maybe you're right, Epimetheus. What have you got in your satchel?
Let's see, I gave horns to the bison, claws to the bear. There's gotta be something left. I was saving this for the tiger, but you can have it.
Oh, this is terrible, Epimetheus. How can I help them now? That's it. The perfect gift. Something that could help them flourish and become a great civilization. The gift of fire.
Absolutely not! I don't care how cold they are. Fire belongs to the gods!
But Zeus, with fire, they could do great things, sire. Build cities in your image. Fight battles in your name.
These inferior creatures? They will misuse the power. They are just animals, like the creations of Epimetheus.
No, they're more than that. They're something very different. Something almost godlike.
God, to think they have what it takes to endure the hardships and suffering, the joys and the pain of being a god.
Just give them a chance. If we don't do that, we'll never know what they can do.
Give them fire, and they will think they are gods. They will think they are above us. That's a dangerous thing, my friend. Especially coming from a god like yourself.
I won't let them suffer like this.
In the depths of the volcano lived Hephaestus, god of the forge. A reclusive god who made weapons of war for Zeus, Apollo, and all of the other gods of Mount Olympus.
Trespassers? I welcome them with my hammer.
That was too easy. At last.
Stealing fire from the gods? That's a crime. Punishable by a dip in the lava pit. How do you plead, thief?
Guilty as charged. We call it fire. There's nothing to fear. I will show you how to tame the fire magic and make it serve you.
With this great gift of fire, Prometheus had given man hope for the future. But would it last?
Another load ready to go.
Very nice. It's just the way I envisioned it.
Have you heard? There is another village in the next valley.
That's wonderful news. Maybe we can travel there and trade our wares.
I've come up with a little something of my own.
Over many years, using the gift of fire, the humans evolved from a primitive tribe into a flourishing civilization.
They've come a long way, don't you think, Epimetheus?
Not bad for two-legged hairless creatures.
They're not like your animals, Epimetheus. Look at the way they hold their heads up proudly to the heavens. Almost like gods themselves.
What's this? Blast you, Prometheus. You have disobeyed me. So, you claim that your humans are equal to gods. Then they shall be tested. And so shall you, Prometheus. So shall you!
What is it, boy? Prometheus, run! Run, run, run! Epimetheus, help me! Prometheus, no!
Zeus dealt to Prometheus was cruel and ruthless, and it tore at the heart of Prometheus more than the eagles ever could. But even worse was the punishment Zeus had planned for the people.
She looks almost alive. Almost. I call upon the four winds to breathe life where there is none. I will call you Pandora. It means gift to all.
What is it that you wish of me, Master?
You will marry Epimetheus. And for a wedding gift, I give you this. But you must never open it.
I will do as you command.
Soon we will see if mortals have what it takes to be like gods. I will put them to the test.
Your song is almost as beautiful as you, Pandora.
I'm glad it pleases you.
Though Pandora loved her husband dearly, she was still not happy. For Zeus had given Pandora another dangerous gift, the gift of curiosity.
No, Pandora, don't even think it. I know what can happen when someone disobeys Zeus. I know it well.
Who said that?
Let us out, Pandora.
Please. No.
Let us out. Come to us, Pandora. Let us out. To us, Pandora. Let us out.
Foolish mortal, foolish mortal, you opened the chest.
You let us out. At last.
Who are you?
I am deceit, and you have taken my bait.
I am jealousy.
I am hate. I am war.
And I am despair. Oh, and you shall know me well, Pandora.
What have I done?
The evil spirits rushed from Pandora's box, unleashing their misery upon the people. And they tested the human will like never before.
The
people of our village are starving, and we have nothing saved for the winter.
Can you help us?
Perhaps if we all ration our food, we could share.
Why should we help them? We have ourselves to take care of.
How do we know they are not the ones who've brought these terrible plagues upon us? They have done this to us!
Leave our village!
Get out, everyone! Now!
The fires of war threatened to destroy everything the people had created.
We will rid this valley of our enemies!
This is all my doing. I only wanted to help them.
He should have thought of that before he stole fire!
Then if you won't forgive a fellow god, at least forgive the mortals. Forgive Pandora. She meant no harm.
She disobeyed me. She gave in to her curiosity just as I knew she would. If these humans do not have the will to survive, then let them perish.
Everything that humanity had created had been laid to waste, and all seemed hopeless.
Is there nothing I can do? Nothing?
Pandora! Let me out, Pandora!
Oh no, you won't fool me twice.
But I am hope. Without me, the world cannot bear all the unhappiness you have produced.
How do I know you are hope? How do I know you aren't deceit come to fool me again?
I cannot prove to you who I am unless you let me into your heart.
But I...
Now, Pandora, before it's too late!
Oh, I feel you in my heart. You are hope.
The spirit of hope swept across the land and entered the hearts of the people.
Yes!
Well, why are we standing around? We have a village to rebuild.
Yes! Why are we fighting, brother?
Prometheus saw that his people had survived despite the cruel spirits that plagued them. And they had done it with the light and spirit of hope. Even though Prometheus was still in chains, he too was filled with that same hope. The great myth tells us that as time passed, the people endured many more hardships. Yet they continued to prosper with hope in their hearts.
Very impressive. Very impressive indeed. Well, my dear, I have to admit I was wrong about you.
That's kind of you to say, Your Majesty.
I never thought you'd find hope among all those evils.
I think it was in my heart all along. I just had to believe it was there.
But if you wanted to punish man, why did you put hope in the chest?
I may be a hard ruler, but I believe in fair play. Prometheus dared me to give man a chance, and so I did. I hate to admit it, but Prometheus was right. His humans took this gift of hope to heart, and kept on hoping despite their hardships. They deserve to walk among the gods. And so does Prometheus.
Prometheus was free once more to watch over the people of the world.
Thank you, Zeus.
And now, filled with hope, humanity was free to rise to even greater heights.